Okay, um, so I've made a decision to start making these daily videos where I will answer few basic questions that I believe that will push me into the growth, and it's mainly for myself to keep myself accountable and keep like a biography. I'm not even gonna spend a lot of time right now on explaining why I didn't post anything for a long while. Doesn't matter, like there's been a lot of things happening in this time. The main core is that I've started doing project 365, and it was not a flop, but after 5 months I've basically failed, and I think I was failing already in some time, and took me some time to like really understand that I'm not doing it fully. Some things I believe that will have to be changed, and I took like almost a month of barely doing anything, doing some stuff but like not caring about the project itself and keeping myself accountable to that. And today I've spent 2 maybe 3 hours looking through what I did and how I feel about it and what I would like to change. And so first of all, I'm gonna answer these questions, and then we'll see. So the first question is, what did I learn today? And yeah, that's a nice and tricky question. I think I would like to ask myself on a daily basis, because I've listened to a lot of books and through the last year, and I feel like I don't remember that much as I should remember. And one thing is because I didn't actually read them. The second thing is that I don't think I really try to process the knowledge in my head that much. Um, so even the fact that I've watched 2 videos today. Okay, one of them was about uh, a guy who is an artist. Yeah, that's a good exercise. I'm trying to remember now, which I was already lost in my memory, and I felt so impacted when I watched it, and now I barely remember what it was about. So that guy spoke about few things that help him to maintain like building his skills in few different things, even though he doesn't have a lot of time. And I think the core element that I really remembered about that is to have the system in place that takes the decision making away from that process. So instead of spending time on the process, let's say drawing, and you have like few different steps of the drawing on painting, and every time you're thinking, okay, what should I do next, you have a clear process decided, and you know that first I'm gonna do this. So first I'm gonna create an outline, then I'm gonna create shadows, then I'm gonna color or whatever. And then he doesn't have to spend that time on uh, like thinking on what he should do next. And I think I like that part. So even if obviously if I do something repetitively uh, on a daily basis, it's gonna be easier to create that system. I think with some things it might take some time, uh, or maybe it will require to sit before that task and just make a decision on what I will do, in which order. And then he also sets a 20 minutes timer for each task, on which each process of that task, of that system. So he is constrained in that time, and he's forced to uh, process quicker. It doesn't allow him that time to really go laxy daisy. And yeah, I think those are the 2 key elements that I took out of this video, which I'm glad I just made a video about, because I completely forgot about it already. and I think this helped me process that knowledge a little bit more now. Yeah, so I think that's what I learned today. What did I do today that moved me closer to my long-term goals? Yeah, definitely doing that whole exercise of writing this down, making this overview of those habits, and making decisions on what to do next, how to do stuff, what not to do anymore, how to do things differently. Yeah, this is great. Next question is, what am I avoiding that I know I need to face? By the way, this is from the few questions that I do it because I found a video some time ago, a few weeks ago, that had 3 questions there, but I thought like at least one of them was not exactly applicable for me that much. So I've asked ChatGPT to come up with a few extra ideas, and the last one and this one and the next one will also be related to that ChatGPT thing. So what am I avoiding that I need to face? This is a very good question, because I feel like I'm not progressing in life because I'm just procrastinating on the most important things every day. Instead of doing something that matters, I'll do something that matters, but matters a little bit less than the thing that could actually push me forward. And today, yeah, I think I was avoiding even this whole exercise for quite a few days already, because I wanted to do it this month, but I'm really glad I did it today. And last week and this week again, I feel like I'm just, instead of working, I'm trying to procrastinate. I've blocked my YouTube, and I've set time restriction on playing games to only weekends. And so I feel like I haven't procrastinated that much on like dopamine things through the last 2-3 weeks, but it made me start procrastinate on other things like cooking, like watering my plants, or pruning them, or thinking about taking some cuttings and making new plants out of them. So definitely I'm experiencing still the procrastination part, and one of the things I haven't done much is to call potential prospects for my business. I am completely stuck for I don't even know how long now with my marketing business. I've done a great job, I believe so, with creating marketing for our church conference, but that didn't bring any money, or mostly didn't bring any money, and yeah, basically I'm just procrastinating on finding clients. In total I've called 3 people maybe in that time, and 3-4 months ago I've watched a video of Charlie Morgan. He said it was, I don't even remember what the video was about, but at some point I had like a strong realization, like I need to do something now. I'm gonna call the first business, but then I had to create a script. I actually did it quite quickly, and then I've made a call and I had a 1-hour conversation. I was so excited. I continued watching that video, and then he said, if you're not gonna call now, you don't have it, you're not gonna make it. I was like, oh wow, now you say it, I already made that call. So I was very proud of myself. But then for the next 3-4 months I've made a total of 1 more call. Yeah, not very proud of that part. I'm just gonna quickly stop that video. I don't think daily videos will be that long, but I think I have just some more stuff to say today. But I'm making these videos on TikTok, whatever, long story, but I just had to keep it in 10 minutes long.